the top 10 most intelligent animals. Let's get right into it. Number 10. Rat. The intelligence of a rat is often underestimated. Rats do have the ability to solve complex problems using logic and trial and error, like finding shortcuts in mazes. They can learn simple tasks within 1 to 15 attempts and remember them for a long time. And they also have the ability to learn from watching other rats. Although their brain is small, it has been shown that they can recognize human faces and respond to the voices of specific humans. Another study allowed them to play video games by giving clues as to which buttons on a computer controller would give an electric shock or open a food container. They were able to figure it out and use the correct button without any previous training. Rats are found all over the world and can fit into tiny spaces. This makes them prolific breeders. This, combined with the fact that they can scavenge anywhere, can make them hard to get rid of. Number 9. Octopus. The octopus is much like the rat in that it can learn how to solve problems and use tools. They can be taught that if they push a lever, they get food. They can open jars and pry off lids to get at food. Octopuses have also been seen opening child-proof pill bottles and taking out crabs inside of the shells to eat them. The octopus is very much like humans in that it has eyes with chromatic lenses, which are good for sensing light intensity, color blindness, focus problems, etc., much like humans do. They avoid predators by mimicking other animals or objects. If an octopus finds itself near a group of eelgrass, it will mimic the movements of the tall blades in order to blend in with its surroundings, until the opportunity arises to move away. They are very intelligent, much like all other cephalopods. They can solve problems and can learn how to do things over time. Number 8. Pigeon. The pigeon is perhaps one of the most underrated animals when it comes to intelligence. Surprised? Well then, let me tell you more about them. Pigeons are able to recognize themselves in a mirror. They are able to learn how to distinguish between pictures, make simple choices, and remember things for more than 1 year. And they can also recognize all 26 letters of the English language, as well as words that are printed in certain fonts. They use their ability to read and remember words to find food. During one experiment, researchers taught pigeons to distinguish real words from non-words. The results showed that they were better at remembering real words than unfamiliar terms or non-words. This suggests that they have excellent memories and can retain information for very long periods of time without forgetting what is important. Pigeons are also very social animals who will bond with humans and other birds over time, much like dogs or cats can do. The pigeons show this by making sounds when they see their owners, even if food is not involved. Number 7. Squirrel. The squirrel is the cutest little rodent ever. Not only are they cute, but they're smart too. They can easily adapt to new environments and have been found to learn from watching other squirrels, as well as how to remember where they buried thousands of nuts for up to 3 years before finding them again. They know that if a predator is around, it's best to hide their food rather than eat it all right away or risk losing it forever. They play games like hide and seek, engage in complex social interactions, can easily escape predators who think they're an easy target, and are able to reason. Squirrels remember which trees produce different types of nuts, and when during the year, they can find them. They also remember where their buried food is, even if it's months later. This makes sense because many squirrels share storage areas with other individuals. Even though they don't know where specific nuts come from initially, once one squirrel finds a good spot for hiding acorns, it will teach others in that area how to get there too. This is a great example of how collective behavior can help animals survive and thrive in the face of danger. After being domesticated for 10,000 years, pigs are some of the most intelligent animals on Earth. They can play video games, operate levers to get food, learn from watching one another, and there is scientific evidence that they dream too. Plus, pigs are just as clean or even cleaner than cats or dogs. Pigs can also remember things for over 5 minutes at a time, longer than dogs. And they understand cause and effect relationships, like if they do something wrong, their trainer will stop giving them food. Pigs are very social and emotional animals who form close bonds with other individuals, much like dogs or primates do. For this reason, pigs can become distressed when they're separated from others. Many people use the fact that pigs get excited when they solve a problem to argue that they should be taught how to solve more problems because clearly, their lives would be better if we gave them everything we have. Number 5. Crow. Crows are extremely smart birds who have demonstrated the ability to identify individual people, recognize themselves in mirrors, and even understand that other crows still exist when they're not visible. They can also problem solve better than some primates. For example, scientists found that crows will bend wires into hooks to lift food that's out of reach if their beaks are too short or weak to get it. This shows that they are able to imagine how a tool should look before making it, while taking into account the physical properties of objects around them. They can also tell humans apart, remember human faces for years after being acquainted with them, learn songs from other members of their species, and call one another by name. Even though some might say that crows could be considered the underdogs of the animal kingdom, they are in fact very intelligent creatures. Many people compare crows to monkeys because they have a tendency to be mischievous. They'll take small objects from people as well as peck at things that could potentially hurt them. Number 4. Elephant. Elephants are one of the most intelligent animals. They can learn how to turn on lights, use tools, understand sign language, and form coalitions with each other when hunting or facing danger. These pachyderms also have an amazing memory that allows them to remember things for over 20 years. Elephant brains are much larger than you would expect given their body size. For this reason, scientists believe that they're very good at solving problems in social situations. This is because they can combine memories with what they already know about their environment and come up with new ways to achieve a goal, just like humans. Elephants show compassion and care towards others, as well as empathy, which means they'll react to another's emotions and feelings even if they don't have the same ones themselves. They also love to paint, play music with each other, and do a variety of acrobatics, which is a testament to how intelligent they are as animals. Number 3. Orangutan. Orangutans are great problem solvers and use tools to do everything from scratch their head to collect fruit or build nests. They have been found to use over 70 different types of tools in the wild. These smart primates also learn how to make tools by watching other orangutans, and scientists have found that they're able to understand cause and effect relationships. Orangutans show empathy and compassion towards each other. They've been known to give food to other orangutans, hold on to their babies when they're scared, and even clean up after other orangutans. This behavior demonstrates the tight bond that these animals have with each other. Orangutans have been taught how to communicate with humans through sign language, just like chimpanzees. This allows them to understand what our gestures mean, so they can learn more about us, which provides for an interspecies connection that's rarely seen elsewhere in the animal kingdom. They're extremely social creatures that like to be around other orangutans, as well as humans if given the chance, which they usually are. They love their fellow animals and are able to resolve conflicts peacefully, which is another sign that they're highly intelligent. Number 2. Dolphin. Dolphins are one of the most intelligent animals. They've been found to use tools, teach their young how to hunt, and live in groups with complex social structures. They even understand abstract concepts like cooperation, which are rare among non-human species. Scientists believe this is because they're highly empathetic creatures that can sense what others are feeling just by looking at them. Dolphins will often look into each other's eyes to interpret emotions. Dolphins have a highly developed brain with a large neocortex, which means they're capable of abstract thought and complex emotions. This is just another way they are able to communicate with other dolphins and conduct long-term relationships, just like humans. Dolphins have been said to be self-aware animals who can recognize themselves in a mirror and use it to inspect parts of their body, like skin and teeth, which would be impossible without abstract thought and imagination. These mammals also love to solve problems, and some scientists believe that this is what really sets them apart from other animals. This is great to know considering they can't speak our language, like some of the others on this list. Number 1. Chimpanzee. Chimpanzees are the most intelligent animals on the planet besides humans. They're highly social creatures that live in large groups and make decisions as a family unit. Chimps will use tools to get food and even beat each other up if they feel threatened by another chimp over food or territory. This is also known as having an organized society, which is more than we can say for a lot of humans. Chimps live in extremely complex societies where every member has their place in society based on familial ties, aggression levels, and even romantic involvement with other chimps. This enables them to cultivate long-term relationships, just like humans. Chimp mothers show great empathy towards their young and even protect them from harm's way by creating a shield over them using their own bodies. They're highly social animals who even create art, use tools, and learn from each other. And because of their complex social structures and ability to learn from past experiences, these animals are at the top of the list as the most intelligent animals. It's amazing to think that we share the earth with some of these incredible creatures, and it would be a shame not to learn from them. Which animal surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn the notification on so you won't miss any upcoming videos. See you next time.